Hey friends, today I am here sharing 5 hard truths that you need to accept if you are on a journey to fat loss and if you want to lose weight in a sustainable way, which means that you keep it off long term. And I feel like this is so important, especially in the abundance of YouTube and Instagram and TikTok. There are so many places to get information that it's really easy to see other people being successful and wondering what's wrong with you or why it's taking so long for you. And so I really think setting your expectations for your journey through these 5 principles is absolutely key so that you know what to expect on your journey so that you can be consistent and therefore take action and see results. So, without further ado, let's get started. Hard truth number 1 is that weight loss is going to take longer than you think it will. I am sorry, this one sucks to have to swallow, but so many of us, myself included, we live in a world of instant gratification. I can order anything from Amazon and it can get delivered to my front porch out there overnight or tomorrow. Sustainable weight loss is not like that. And I want to remind you that a healthy rate of weight loss is losing anywhere from about a half a pound to 2 pounds most weeks. And I say most weeks because even if you do everything perfectly in a calorie deficit, there are still some weeks where the scale might spike up a little bit. It's not going to go down every single week because there are multiple factors outside of body fat that go into the number on the scale. So buckle up, Buttercup. This journey is going to take so much longer than you think it will. Now, hard truth number 2 is that you are in full control of your action, but not the outcome. And what I mean when I say that, you or I could eat kale every meal, every day for the next 30 days. And there's no guarantee that we're going to lose 5 pounds or 8 pounds or even 1 pound on the scale by doing that. And so what I'm getting at is the number on the scale is inadvertently outside of your sphere of control. No matter what you and I both do, we cannot automatically influence that number. But we are in 100% full control of the actions that we take that dictate what happens on the scale. So, how much of a calorie deficit you're eating in, how often you're exercising, how much water you're drinking, how many steps that you get on a repeated basis, how you're managing stress, how much sleep you're getting at night. All of those actions are in our control and influence the number on the scale. So if you're somebody that is on a weight loss journey, be sure you're focusing on those actions that are in your control instead of the outcome, the number on the scale, which is automatically out of our control. Now, hard truth number 3. You need to focus on being solution oriented. And I find this so much with coaching. And even as a coach, sometimes I go down this rabbit hole where I notice so many things that clients maybe need to improve upon, or I focus on things that I'm missing in my life, things I'm not doing. I'm eating too much dessert, or I'm drinking too much wine, or like everything I'm not doing. And while that is very important, and I think awareness is the foundation for any weight loss journey, acknowledging those facts aren't going to change anything. But if you can focus on being solution oriented, so acknowledge the problem that maybe you're having, whether it be sweets or wine or takeout or meal prep or exercise or sleep or stress management or whatever it is, acknowledge the problem. But then how can you create a solution and trial and error and action a solution to the problem? Hard truth number 4 is at some point on your journey, you are going to question, is this working? Can I do this? What am I doing? Oh my God, you're going to have a major freak out. And at that point, it is so beyond important that you continue showing up and taking action. Now, I really do want to stress with this one, please note there is a difference between taking action and being perfect. I'm not suggesting you be perfect. I don't care if it's focusing on eating one serving of fruit and vegetables or drinking one sip of water or taking a 5-minute walk, but instead of completely bouncing back and forth between that all or nothing mentality, especially when your feelings get in the way, meaning I feel like this isn't working. I feel. Feelings are great, but they can't always be trusted. They're not facts. So if you start doubting and second guessing yourself, that's when you need to buckle down and continue taking consistent actions, even the smallest actions, because those accumulate more than you realize. And then last but not least, hard truth number 5 is that when it comes to sustainable weight loss, nutrition is key. Exercise is just like the cherry on the sundae. I really encourage you, if you are trying to lose weight and on a fat loss journey or a health journey, spend 70 to 80% of your energy really focusing on nutrition, because that is the driver of fat loss. And so many people have heard the cliche phrase that you can't out-exercise your fork, but it's true. And I feel like being able to separate exercise from fat loss alone, does it help? Of course it does. Is it a healthy way to metabolize stress and to feel good about yourself and to get stronger and to make a healthy heart? 1,000% yes to everything I just said. But if your goal is fat loss, exercise alone is not the answer. It really starts and ends with nutrition. So be sure you are putting enough emphasis on nutrition in order to see results. So let me know in the comments below, which one of these hard truths did you need to hear today? And let me know if there are any other hard truths that you have found on your own fat loss journey. Be sure to like this video, subscribe if you found it helpful, and we will chat more soon.